Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and to our dear Professor, Dr. Juan Castrillas. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Donna Grace Magansha, and I am partnered with Mrs. Diane Tamayo. We are tasked to report the part 5, which is the summative assessment of teacher evaluation. To start with, I have here a food for thought. Why do we teach? How do we know we are teaching well? Is our student success our success? Okay, you can comment down for your answer to these questions. Okay, I have here a famous quotation from the famous educator John Dewey. If we teach today as we thought yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. So the quotation emphasizes that our students must move beyond just the simple consumption of all that is around them and into being the innovators that produce the ideas, products, and solutions for a better world. Our most impactful actions is to educate students to be curious learners, risk takers, and doers. Okay, this is it. What is evaluation? Evaluation is very common to us, teachers. Evaluation is a process in which an educational and training procedure is compared with its predetermined goals to find out their fulfillment. Educational evaluation is used in any educational activity and in every kind of activity for transferring, motivating, and acquiring knowledge and skill. In addition, evaluation is a role-governed process for gathering and analysis of data. It is used to determine whether the educational goals are fulfilled or they are in the process of fulfillment and to what extent. According to the researcher, he believes that the main goal in education is to make changes in learners' behavior. He also states that education is comprised of 3 phases, which is determining goals, teaching, and educational evaluation. To sum it up, evaluation helps to determine what works well done and what could be improved. It also, one way or another, in acquiring knowledge and skills. The dimension of education evaluation. The dimension of education evaluation consists of generalization, lack of bias evaluation along with necessary training evaluation being the means but not the goal, overtunes, confidentiality being ongoing, self-evaluation, very important, and controlling the evaluation. In assessment, follow a successful evaluator. Know evaluation standards, take meticulous notes of evaluation, and never forget to open for suggestions. Feedback is always important. Okay, when you have feedback, you also know your worth, or you know what you need to improve, and what is your, in other words, what is your weakness and what is your strength. What is summative evaluation? The summative evaluation is used by an evaluator for the purpose of making personal decisions, recommend improvement, plan remediation, establish goals, and recommend professional development for the teachers. So the summative evaluation will sum up all the necessary data gathered by the evaluator, in terms of your evaluation. In general, teacher evaluation refers to the formal process a school uses to review and rate teachers. Well, there's the word rate teachers. Performance and effectiveness in the classroom as well. Ideally, the findings from these evaluations are used to provide feedback to teachers and guide their professional development. Okay, it is always better to be evaluated so that we teachers know whether we have something to that we have achieved the goals that we desired, or we have this what we call our weakness that we must need to improve. So at least we are know and through this evaluation. How do you assess a teacher's performance? So here it is. Two of the most widely used measures of teacher effectiveness, value-added models and classroom observations, that is very true, are discussed. Then other methods, principal evaluations, analysis of classroom artifacts, portfolios, self-reports of practice, and student evaluations are examined. So we are all know about the RPC, the IPCRF, right? So the IPCRF, it has all the necessary data for us to be evaluated. When we have here classroom artifacts, portfolios, it always done at the school settings. Classroom observations, okay, that talks about our COT, in which we are observed when we have this lesson plan and we teach the students, and there goes our master teacher who is one way or another have that necessary data to be included in the RPCRF. Okay, next. Okay, we are talking about the purpose. Okay, the teacher performance evaluation process will serve as a measurement of performance for individual teachers, of course. Serve as a guide for teachers as they reflect upon and improve their effectiveness. So that is what I said a while ago. Serve as the basis for instructional improvement. There's always room for improvement because we are learning, always learning. Focus the goals and objectives of schools and districts as they support, monitor, and evaluate teachers. Guide professional development for teachers. Serve as a tool in developing coaching and mentoring programs for teachers. Improve and enhance the implementation of the approved curriculum and teaching standards. Okay, those are the purpose of evaluation, the performance, teacher performance evaluations. So every year we must have the performance evaluation so that we can know if of course that what we call the improvement for effectiveness. Next is the evaluation process. So it talks about the administrator responsibility, the one who evaluates us teachers, the evaluator. Participate in training to understand and implement the teacher evaluation process. So he or she must have the knowledge. Okay, supervise the teacher evaluation process and ensure that all steps are conducted according to the approved process. Of course, Identify the teacher's strengths and areas for improvement and make recommendations for improving performance. Mostly our master teachers than that administrator responsibility. Ensure that the contents of the teacher's summary evaluation report contain accurate information and accurately reflect the teacher's performance. So there is always documentation, MOVs. Develop and supervise implementation of action plans as appropriate. Those are the responsibility of the evaluator. Master teachers and the principals are the administrator. Okay, evaluation process. Let's talk about the teacher responsibility, our responsibility. Participate in training to understand and implement the teacher evaluation process, so that we all know for what documents to be passed, what was the process all about. That's it. Prepare for and fully participate in the evaluation process. We always be ready. We always have complete papers, and never forget the MOVs during evaluation. Gather data, artifacts, and evidence. I see. To support performance in relation to standards and progress in attaining goals. Develop and implement strategies to improve personal performance or attain goals in areas individually or collaboratively identified. Okay, those are the responsibilities, our responsibilities as a teacher. Okay, I have here the example of the individual performance commitment and review form, the IPCRF for teachers. Okay, we are very familiar to this. Okay, that's it. Okay, a successful evaluation. Okay, these slides will be reported by my partner. So I just flash this so that you have the idea what topic next. Successful evaluation, the benefits. Okay, we have here self-evaluation, students' feedback, peer or teaching observation, and then okay, thank you for listening to my part, and I hope Mrs. Diane can upload right away. Okay, thank you for listening, and I hope you understand. And don't forget to comment your answer to the food for thought, and of course to your idea regarding the summative evaluation of the teacher performance. Thank you once again, and God bless us all.